this isn't really framed like all that well, and I'm like unshowered, unshaved. I look like shit, but and I'm probably gonna regret this, and I'm probably not gonna upload this, and if I do, it's probably not gonna include this bit. Um, I don't know. I just feel the need to put something on the Patreon. Um, Even if it is just sort of like an update video on how I'm doing and like what's going on in my life and like how game dev stuff is working. So like I post updates to my Discord server like almost every day as far as like how the game's going. Try to post like screenshots and just general stuff. Probably overshare things. But I try to update that every single day. But I am not as good about ever updating the Patreon. So if there's any patrons out there who aren't on the server, which I know there are several, I'm sorry. You probably think I haven't been doing anything for several months and or maybe have just completely forgotten that you're giving me some portion of your money every single month. But gosh, this is so meandering. I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, I have a dog right by me. He's there he is. He's a Bailey. Where's my Bailey? There you go, Pop. Um I what else is there to say? I am still alive. I am making stuff. I'm gonna try to I want to make this Patreon more worthwhile for the people who like graciously, donate like their hard-earned money to me. Um Sort of feel, I don't know. I feel weird. Feel weird about accepting money. It felt less weird when I was making comics and I was releasing stuff every week. But now that I'm working on a long-term project that isn't looking to be done for probably at least another year, or like completed in its entirety, um, like it feels so uncomfortable. Uh, and frankly, I mean, if y'all had a problem with my output, you would just stop being a patron, and like that's totally fine. And some people have left, and like that's totally their prerogative. And I am still thankful for all the time that they've been here. Um, and they're still going to get a special credit in the game whenever that comes out. I want to make sure that everyone who's ever contributed to me in any amount gets. Because if it weren't for all of you, I wouldn't be able to do this. And I wouldn't have the confidence to be able to follow through with such a huge project that is just putting my heart on my sleeve. And just, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not making sense. And I'm sorry that I keep apologizing. And I just want to be around more. And maybe the more I do something like this, maybe they'll get better. I used to do vlogs like back in 2007, so like I know the skills are there somewhere. But I mean I live by myself at the moment, me and the boy, and just gets really lonely, gets really hard to keep track of linear time because it all just blurs together. And like, depression, anxiety, PTSD, of course, contribute to that sense of not really what's time at all. But maybe if I do like a weekly vlog sort of thing, just sort of like an update, like, hi, I'm still alive. Maybe that'll help me keep like a bit more grounded. Because like sometimes like it just feels like I blink and like a couple months have passed. And it's not like a couple months have passed and nothing's happened and I've missed out on a lot, but it's just sort of like, I don't know. It just feels weird and like And it doesn't look like COVID's going to end anytime soon. So it looks like this is just going to be my life for ever? Forever? I don't know. Hopefully not forever. But for the time being, it looks like I'm going to continue to have to live inside my house. Well, the rest of the state that I live in pretends that COVID doesn't exist while cases keep going up. So I need to have some grounding, I think. And I think something like this might help with that. It might keep me from burning out on the game because I'll have something else to focus on, even if it's just, like, I don't know, a little vlog. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I appreciate all of you. I don't know what else to say. Like, I just never thought I'd be able to do something like this. This game I'm working on has sort of lived in my brain in some capacity for over half my life. And it's finally feeling real. And every time I tried to work on this project before, I wouldn't show it off to anyone because I was afraid of criticism. I received a lot of really harsh criticism in my early teens when I first started doing game dev stuff. And that scared me away from ever showing my work to anyone. Exacerbated by the fact that I had a terrible best friend who was part of that harsh criticism. Yeah, so like every time I would work on the game, I would not show it off. I would do a ton of work on it, and then I would burn myself out because I'm just working on it constantly. But then like I hit a point where I just go, I just fucking hate everything I'm working on. And I run into that with the game right now. But I think the only way I'm able to push past that is because I am showing it off to people and other people are saying, oh my gosh, this looks good. I can't wait to play it. And, you know, that's able to get me through like another day or so. But just like my comics, it's like almost whenever I'm done making something, it's like, oh, good, it's done. I fucking hate it. I never want to see it again. And like, I know a lot of creatives feel similarly about their work. But it's just, but like when you're working on something as long-term as this, it just, it makes it hard to know what you have. Like you're just so, well, I'm not gonna say you. I am so involved and I am so absorbed into this project that I am incapable of knowing quality. So it's been really nice to get feedback from other people, feedback from people who care and are generally nice. And even if they have constructive things to say, they're not being jerks about it, which makes all of the difference in the world. So I don't know. I've been recording for 10 minutes. I have no idea how long this video is going to actually be. But I think I'm gonna like wrap this up and call it for video number 1. And I'm gonna commit myself to do at least 5 of these. 1 a week. What's today? Is today Tuesday? Maybe every Tuesday. That sounds cool. Or whenever I upload this. A week after I upload this, there will be another one. That will probably be just as meandering as this, but I don't know. Even just talking out loud feels pretty foreign. Oh, this is so weird. I'm not used to this. Anyway, goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. See you next week. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, please join the Discord if you haven't already. I mean, if you use Discord, but like I post on it all the time. We have a wonderful community there, and I would love to see you there if you aren't already. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Goodbye, goodbye for real now. Bye.